So we all seen how the Kyrie Irving, LeBron James coexistence ended, right? It didn't end well. Kyrie Irving demanded a trade out of Cleveland to go. I think the teams that were on his list was Phoenix, New York, San Antonio, heck, and another team, or in Miami, right? He just didn't want to play with LeBron James. He would have went to a bad team. He didn't want to play with LeBron. He didn't want to be a part of the Cavs organization anymore. Up to this day, we still don't know if it was more about LeBron James and how he ran things, or the Cavs and how much they catered to LeBron James and how they ran the organization. So, again, that's up for interpretation. After that trade, we thought there's no way in heck Kyrie Irving and LeBron James ever play again together, right? Maybe not so fast. With NBA free agency right around the corner, the sign and trade possibilities are endless, which open up a lot of teams who don't have the natural amount of cap that it would take to sign a guy like LeBron James, who is probably going to sign for about $35 million per season. But again, with sign and trade implications available, maybe you could trade a guy like Gordon Hayward and a guy like Terry Rozier, or a guy like Gordon Hayward and a guy like Marcus Morris, or a guy like Gordon Hayward and a pick. Just depends on what makes it work from a salary standpoint. Over to Cleveland, if you're going to lose LeBron James for nothing, you remember how that went last time. You went from the biggest attraction in the league, the biggest draw in the league from any team standpoint, to the worst in the league, and your record was horrible. You went to the bottom. If you don't want that to happen again, one way you don't allow yourself to be in that situation again is by trading for a player for LeBron James in a sign and trade, right? And I'm thinking in my head, Gordon Hayward's a pretty darn good player who's got a lot to prove this year coming off of an injury game one against those Cleveland Cavaliers, right? So what if the Celtics decide we want to go all in? We want to be able to compete against Golden State, and the last team to beat Golden State in the series was Kyrie Irving and LeBron James. What if Danny Ainge pulled the trigger on Gordon Hayward? Would Kyrie be willing to play with this guy? Will LeBron be willing to play with that guy? I doubt Kyrie would want to play with LeBron. I don't know if he would demand a trade, but if that's what it took from Boston to trade Kyrie Irving, heck, I'd be for it. If you could do a three-way trade, I've heard about Portland maybe being interested in Kyrie, or maybe the New York Knicks being interested in Kyrie, which is a team that Kyrie wanted to play for originally, close to his hometown. I'd be for that. If you could trade Kyrie and get Damian Lillard right in a three-team trade, which has been rumored, you get Damian Lillard. And this is a lot, right? This is a lot. You get Damian Lillard to the Celtics. Kyrie gets to New York, and Portland gets some pieces, some picks in return and start over after they got swept in the first round. If you go get Damian Lillard and you sign and trade with LeBron for Gordon Hayward and a pick, I'm looking up like, yo, Damian Lillard, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and LeBron, and Al Horford in the middle. That's a ring, bruh. Or close to it. To me, that's enough to beat Golden State, in my opinion. Now, I look up and I say, why would Kyrie Irving just not want to suck it up and play with LeBron again? Though Kyrie has never admitted this, I believe there's some serious disdain for LeBron and the amount of credit, not the amount of credit that LeBron got, but the lack of credit that he got, even though he was technically the guy to knock down the game-winning shot in Game 7 over the MVP Steph Curry at the time. I think it's about the amount of credit he doesn't get, more or less than what the credit that LeBron does get. Now, Kyrie was doing some press a couple weeks back, talked with a lot of the Boston media about the Boston Celtics offseason. He is promoting his new movie, Uncle Drew. And Kyrie was asked about the possibility of a guy like LeBron James coming to your team. And he said, I haven't talked to anybody about it, but he's also added, in this business, I've experienced it all and I've seen a lot. So we'll see what management decides. It's an interesting answer from a very interesting player that I do love his game. But if LeBron were to come to Boston and consider the Celtics, because if we're talking about what gets you over the hump of Golden State, these are the type of teams you would need to play with, right? That clearly makes you a better team than Golden State. Again, maybe morally LeBron doesn't want to do that, but he did beat Boston in the Eastern Conference Finals. And you can tell that the Celtics might be a piece away. I don't know, maybe you're one of those people who believe with Kyrie and Gordon coming back from injury this year, they already have enough to beat Golden State. But it's not like Kevin Durant, who joined the Golden State Warriors after they came back from down 3-1 and then joined that team who won 73 games and came a few points away from winning a championship. That's not the case with LeBron. He beat the Celtics. He could be like, yo, I beat them. I seen what they got. I love that fan base. I want to go join that, you know? I think the opportunities are endless for LeBron. I'm not even sure if he's even considering Boston. It's good fan talk. It's good speculation talk. And I love the fact that the Boston Celtics keep us interested because they have so many young assets. We never know what Danny Ainge is going to do, but you know he's always one step ahead of us. And maybe Kyrie Irving and LeBron James is in the foreseeable future, round 2. Would this work out? Y'all talk to me in the comment box below. I'm out.